Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Lifestyle Show here on Notre TV, where we bring you basketball discussion. I still remember your girl EJ, the host for the show. Special shout out to all our amazing followers. Now, if you haven't followed the Lifestyle playlist, please do follow us on Notre TV YouTube. Like, subscribe, and keep sharing. Once again, you all are welcome. Now, in a world where, technology rules and survival feels like a fight, some people have turned to cybercrime as their shortcut to success. Okay, to some it's a proof of intelligence and street smartness, and to others it's shameful. It shamefully reflects moral decay. As the line between survival and crime keeps fading, we must ask, has smartness become an excuse for wrongful doing, or has society failed to create better option for survival? We will be looking at a very deep, interesting topic that's quite a menace in the society currently. Cybercrime, smartness, or modern survival. And I have two gentlemen in our midst today. And, or should I say we have, rather, two gentlemen in our midst today that are going to be helping us look at this very topic. They are computer wizards. I would want to add that. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Can you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Steven Udin. I'm an entrepreneur.
Very well. Very nice to meet you, sir.
So pleased to meet you.
Okay. How are you doing, sir?
I'm okay, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. Can we get to know you?
Okay, I'm Ugoji Mark, and I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay. It's very, very good to have you both here. Okay, now without further ado, I've given a little brief introduction to the topic. So let's just dive right into asking the question. What exactly is cybercrime, Mr. Mark, and why has it become, so common among young people today?
Okay, and it's just very simple. Cybercrime is just the use of internet or technology to commit crimes. And then I think the reason why it has become more rampant among young people is just its influence from social media. And then just as you said, some people tend to it as a means of survival. So it's a survival skill for them or survival tactics for them. So that's why I think most people go into cybercrime.
Okay. Do you have anything to add to this?
Well, cybercrime, like you said, is the use of technology, computers to go into theft and secure funds and others. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Now, question 2, yeah?
All right.
Some people see cybercrime as smart or tech-savvy, hustlers. Okay? Now, do you think that's fair? It's a fair way to describe them? Should that be a fair way to, call people that are into this kind of things?
All right, thank you. It's not really a fair way. I wouldn't say it's a fair way. Being smart with technology, it's all about your skill.
Okay.
You get it. Don't say you are using it to do something bad. I don't know if you understand.
I don't understand.
Okay. Using tech to harm others isn't true intelligence. All right. You rather use it to solve problems, to create apps, develop websites, and then from there, that's where the smartness comes in. But when you're using it for something bad, it's not smartness.
Okay. Mr. Mark, what do you have to say with regards to this?
The fact is this. Let's take the fact the way it is. Cybercrime is not smartness.
Okay.
And then someone might be tech savvy and they go into cybercrime. Doesn't mean they are smart. When we talk about smartness, it's just about, as I said, it's about solving problems. There are many problems in the society that really needs tech solutions. So if you think you're smart with tech, then solve those problems. So you using your smartness, as you say, to go into stealing and then the rest of everything, I think it's not the way to.
Okay. Mr. Mark, would you say that unemployment and economic hardship, push young people into cybercrime as a form of modern survival?
With the fact of everything that is happening in the society, and we are in Africa, I think one of the major problems we are facing in Africa is unemployment. And that's a very major factor that's leading to people to cybercrime. I think for someone that has gone through the university, for example, and then it's out and then he has no job, and he has an opportunity for him to use the technology he has in his disposal to make money and fast, the person will likely go and use the technologies to get money fast, and then using with the fact of using the making money, cybercrime and the rest of them. So I think unemployment and the state of the economy is a very big factor in the issue of cybercrime.
Okay. Now, having established this fact,
Right.
that in West Africa currently, we are facing majorly the highest unemployment rate currently in West Africa. Would you now encourage government to put a ban to cybercrime? Considering what Mr. Mark has done, laugh, now here we get problem. Mr. Mark just said unemployment, it's a major factor to why people are running into this. In other words, it is giving a solution to a problem.
Yes.
Should government now ban it?
Okay. Before government banning cybercrime, let's put it this way. Let's look at what cybercrime has already brought into West African countries.
Yes, please.
Like 5 years from 5 years to now, you'll see how cybercrime has changed the life of the youths, the way they are able to provide their needs and sustain maybe house rent and other stuffs, So putting a ban to that might somehow affect the way youths are living, because it's most of them is their way they used to sustain their life expenses, buying cars, and then the government has not actually brought solutions and then provided opportunities that the youths need. But then I can still say they should put a ban to that, but it won't solve the problem.
Now, I think there's already a ban to this. It's already publicly.
There's already a ban to this.
There's already a ban to it. Now, Mr. Mark, with this ban, there's still, processes guys used to make money and all that. If government are to set maybe policies, with regards to putting a ban to all of this whole thing, can it really, solve the problem of the masses like he has said? And is it possible to actually curb cybercrime in our current society?
Okay. The fact is this. You see policies that are made by government, they might be nice, but then one of the issues we face is the implementation aspect of it. Now, there are laws, even in West Africa, even in the African Union, there are laws concerning cybercrimes. And then those laws are intact, but these cybercrimes still exist. Why? Because someone will say, it's better I go to jail and I know I've made this money than I don't have money and I don't have anything to sue for it. Now, the thing is this. It's not about the laws. It's not about the policies. It's not about anything. You might put these policies in place and then these things keep going out the way it is. The main thing there is not about putting the laws and policies in place. The main thing there is about finding alternatives to solve the problem.
What are some of those alternatives?
Now, for example, you have someone that is into cybercrime, and I doubt the fact when people say turn them to tech bros. They are two different things, and a tech bro is not. It's going to be very hard for someone that is into cybercrime to become a tech bro. It's way two different things.
Okay.
But if you look at these things, there are reasons, there are problems that cause people to go into cybercrime. Now, what are these? You study these problems, know the root cause. If you know the root cause, then you now draft out not only policies but implementing the right policies. For example, you draft the policies about cybercrime, fine and good. Then you should talk about employment, making the economy nice and everything, helping with funds and loans and everything to the younger ones, skill acquisition and the rest of everything. So I think trying to solve this problem is not going to be about putting the policies in place, but then bringing solutions and then bringing what can help solve this problem.
I would like to add something to what you said. Do you know the fact that even if government actually provides solutions, there are people that have already made up their mind whether there is work or there is no work. This is what they're going to do. Because of what is in their mind. And also, let me put a factor: addiction to wealth. Addiction to wealth. People are addicted to wealth.
Are you not addicted to wealth? Tell me true now.
I am addicted to wealth, but not there.
Mr. Mark said something.
All right.
Government should put policies in place to do this and to do that. You go wait as a young graduate. Will you wait as an unemployed young graduate with no job?
Why won't you wait? Why won't
will
you
you wait for such policies to be put in place? Now, policies upon policies upon policies have been enacted years back, and nothing about unemployment has yet been implemented has yet been done.
This is why we have entrepreneurs, those that do themselves with.
But are there people funding it?
Now, there are.
Let me hear him. Continue. Let me understand where you're coming from.
You're not getting funding because maybe you don't have the right solutions.
How do you mean? Maybe
you are just there for the money. You're not actually providing a solution that it's needed at a particular country at that moment. You're not going to get funded.
I have... yes, please.
I want to say something. You see this issue of the policies, this issue of this and that, entrepreneurs and stuff. I think the main issue is not, as you said, some people are already addicted to it. I think in as much as you're trying to solve this problem, because the main thing that people go into cybercrime is not like most of them don't have other works they do. It's about the fast cash.
The fast cash.
The fast cash that comes out of it. And then I put in 2 weeks into the work and then I see 1 million.
I see 1 million.
You see the thing?
Why should I see?
I think the major thing we should talk about is orientation.
Thank you.
There should be orientation. There should be public orientation. We have to, the government, because it's mainly before on the government, we have to have a place so that these people can learn and unlearn some certain things. When the orientation is put in place and then these people because if the orientations are in place and then it's actually working for them, most people they don't know that this fast cash is not the way. I'm destroying someone else's life, trying to make my own better. It goes round and round. When you destroy someone else's own, someone else is going to destroy your own. So if you understand that and make the orientations right for them, then with the right things in place, things can get better.
I don't think, is it even possible to have such a large orientation? Because I would want to say that 70% of the young people in Nigeria are actually into fraud. Into cybercrime. I'm sorry. No, but it's the truth, lah. I mean, people, one way or another, you either have a G. Even girls are doing it now.
Yes.
You have somebody you're tasking, or you have somebody that is tasking you. So, what now happens when the white people finish? Are we now going to come and start facing ourselves? Now, we've agreed that this is an addiction. Yes. Is there like a large rehabilitation center that will actually foster this? That's understand that, okay, this is an addiction. Without any judgment, though, ask these people to come and then they go through, rehab. Is it even possible for that to be implemented?
It's possible. Just like you said, it's an rotation, and also there's been a narrative that's been pushed.
Which is?
You don't get money, you don't be anybody. So it's making youths feel less of themselves.
Nobody wants to work.
Nobody wants to work with someone that has nothing, that don't have cash. So, like I said before, it's an addiction to wealth. If you believe in yourself, you know what you want to do, you trust your project, you trust your plan, you won't have to go into cybercrime.
Where do you think, I'm sorry to cut you short, where do you think this thing starts from? Because as a child, you grow. You hear, when you're being asked, what do you want to be? You hear some of us saying, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer. Where did that change come? That I graduate from school, I no longer want to do that which I dreamt of doing. But I rather go into a fraudulent lifestyle to make money. He has not talked much. Right. Talk to me, please.
There are factors that, that causes that. Number one, family pressure.
Okay.
Family pressure. You are a young boy. Maybe you are the firstborn, the first son. You get to a certain age where you are being, pressured. You need to do some certain things. You need to do your responsibilities. You have to provide for the family, feed yourself, get a house, even get married. So maybe the job you are doing is not actually able to sustain that lifestyle. So you look at your mates, you see what they are doing. Some are buying cars, some are living a large life, bought houses. You are still there, maybe in your parents' house. So family pressure becomes a factor. So number two factor might be your friends, like I said before, they are buying cars and then buying houses. You are still there. You've not even gotten a job. When you talk of buying a car. Third one might even be a girl or a girlfriend. As a guy, your girlfriend asks you too much of money, then you don't have to give. You have to go into a quick cash. Instead of working on your project or going for a legit work, you want to just get a quick cash and then all the factors. And also maybe a community where you grew up from can also be a factor. Because they say where you live actually has a way to influence you.
Yeah.
So if you are around people that do that kind of thing, you'll likely start doing it also.
You have anything to say?
The thing with this is just like is now. I would say it this way. You see this issue of cybercrime. It has been here before we were giving birth to it. It has been here for a long time. But I think I'm not that old. I'm not that old. So, but I think when we were growing up, some people that were the popular name then was 419.
Okay.
Growing up in Nigeria, so some people think then if you're someone into 419, people don't like to associate with you that much. This person is doing this, is bad and that. But then at a point in time, it became as if it's not a normal thing. I've seen videos online where a young boy, video was trending possibly last 3 months or something. A young boy bought a Benz and then brought it home. And then, because I think as time goes on, parents has a role to play in all this. For example, I can remember when I was younger, then some of my friends gives me something and then my mom will ask me, where did you get this from? But I think it's not happening now. Someone, a kid of 15, 16 will go and then buy iPhone and then come back home. The mom not even ask the person, where are you getting money to do this? And then everybody, some people's parents are just okay with what their kid is doing. Since the money is coming, then they now forget the other part of things. They just want let that money keep coming, and if that money keep coming, we are okay with it. We don't care about the consequences and anything. So
that's where the whole error is coming from. Parenting,
and then how I put it, the society has lost its morals. We've lost morals because you can't tell me that someone brings in money to the family and then you don't ask the person, where is this money coming from? Okay, let's say the fact your 20s is used for building your life, right? And then I'm not saying it's not possible for someone in his 20s to build a house or buy a car. I'm saying, why is it that everybody now wants to do it because I'm in my 20s, I really want to do this because another person is doing it? And we should look at that, not...
Okay. Mr. Mark, where do we draw the line between smart technology and using it for crime?
The fact is that there's no line to draw at first. If you're smart, you know you're doing it for the right purpose. Then if you're using it for crime, you're using it for crime. So it's way two different opposite things.
They're not hearing their Yahoo Plus now and co.
Okay, the issue of Yahoo Plus is not how do I put it? We've already normalized this Yahoo stuff, and then people are desperate to make the funds. For example, me, I want to come and drive in. I want to drive in my car and come here for this interview. And then people are so desperate that they really want to do anything to make the funds, and then they plus up. The way they say it. So I think there's nothing like drawing a line. If you're smart, we know that smartness is used for the right thing. For example, if you keep doing this thing, keep doing the stuff and then destroying trust and everything, you don't make things better. So you get me? So that's also the thing. So I think there's no line from smartness and then what's it called? Using it for evil or using it for crime. You're smart, you're using it for the right thing. You're into cybercrime, you're doing for cybercrime.
The thing is, technology should be used to create, not to exploit. That's the main thing. Use it right. If something is bad, it's bad. You get it? All right, thank you.
Let me ask you something. You keep saying thank you. I feel like I have scores to settle with you. I know they even laugh with you right now. Okay. You're not giving me what I want. If anything, it's Mark that is talking. It's almost like it's Mr. Mark that is here and you are somewhere else. I want to understand, during your time in school, why you probably saw 1 or 2 persons that are into this lifestyle. Why didn't you push them? Why didn't you move into that direction?
Okay. Like I said before, if you believe in yourself, you know what you want to do. You believe in your project, you believe in your work.
They all believed in themselves.
No,
don't go towards that angle.
Believing in your legit work.
Every one of us believed in ourselves. So how is it that you stood and you're telling yourself?
The beliefs at the point, then they stopped believing. They went to something else.
So you're telling me everybody that is into Yahoo don't believe in themselves?
I mean, believing in the things you do. Like, for example, now, I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
I have projects I do. I believe in what I'm doing. I know this is going to pay me someday. I don't want quick cash. You get it? So they also have their dreams. They have their projects they want to do. But then, on the long run, they dump their projects and then go in for the quick cash. Is what I'm saying. So if you believe in yourself, you know what you're doing, you won't go for the quick cash, knowing very well that this has consequences. You might end up in jail.
Okay.
I think something.
Yes, please.
The Bible said something. The Bible said, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it.
Yeah.
I think one of the reasons why some people don't fall into peer pressure of let's get these funds now and sharp is because of the family upbringing they have. Fact, if you had a good family upbringing, and then another factor around this is if there's no peace in the house, that makes you grow old. That makes you grow old faster. So with you growing old faster, the responsibilities of growing old comes to you, and then you want to make that house to just sustain it. Okay.
Now, quickly before we wrap up, how can we redirect this same intelligence and creativity used in cybercrime into positive and legitimate ventures?
Okay. That's where the government comes in. There are a lot of startups. I mean, anybody in cybercrime has an idea or information or knowledge about technology. So if government can look more into that, funding startups, funding founders, then the more they believe in themselves.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go again with this believing in themselves. When government fund,
okay,
you don't jump. You say government should fund. You started well,
government
but at some point you
startups, fund founders. Then these will encourage those that have the dream.
Fund them into what? Is it into tech, or open like a large tech market or something where these Yahoo boys get to like function? Is that what you're saying? Give me words that I can hold on to. You're telling me government should fund, yes. Now when they are funding, are government just going to fund them into them continuing what they are doing? Or government should open up maybe like a big warehouse that could actually help, in creating some of the technologies that we can use in our own country. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, to use your words, let me get you. Don't say that's what you're saying.
Okay. Like I said before.
Yes.
Government should support or encourage startups founders to venture more into technology that will help to better the lives of those in tech.
Okay.
Thank you. Mr. Mark, what do you have to say with regards to this?
Okay, I think we still have to go back to the
drawing board.
Thank you. We still have to go back to the main factors around this. The government has to do something, the parents has to do something, and you yourself, you have to do something. The fact is, if government still fund and then... I think the major factor is just like that issue of getting fast cash. If we can tackle that issue of getting fast cash, it's not like these people don't have ideas. It's not like they don't know what to do. It's not like they don't know that this is this. But the issue of having fast cash is the problem. And then I think the economic factors that affect that makes this this in this way. So I think government not only should do these things. I think most of these things are in place. Most of the, for example, CC Hub. Most of these things are in place. Most of the private citizens are doing theirs. The foundations, Tony Lumelu foundations, and the rest of them, they are helping citizens to do CC. But then, to an extent, it now looks as if these things we're not seeing them. They're not visible enough. So I think there should be more to be done. Not only left for the government, because the government has a lot of work on their own.
And I think the government is not really spotting some of this intelligent people in the society. I had a story some years back of a young boy that created a plane that could fly. They kept advertising this thing on Facebook. God, the way they advertised it, do you know? Nobody from Nigeria picked this boy up. It was from outside, though. Like, firms came from outside and picked this boy and took him out. Same as Hush Puppy today. We hear that allegedly he's working for the US government.
So Hush Puppy?
Yes. We hear allegedly that he's using his skills to work for them.
The problem with Africa as a whole is that we don't value what we have.
Exactly.
That's a very big problem.
That's just the problem.
Because if we value... Because, okay, let's take the facts
now. We are treating all of them as criminals, but they have something that could actually develop the country.
Let's take the facts now. In the US, there are visa talent visas and the rest of everything. And then people that... I have someone that is online, I've forgotten his name. He always says, if you have the opportunity to leave the country, leave the continent, and go where you are valued. Because these people don't value what we put in. And then that's the reason why people jackpot and the rest of everything.
I want to add something to that.
Yes, please.
Like you said, Africa, we don't value what you have. If you look at the countries that are developed, they are the ones that are actually really into technology.
Yes.
Looking at China, USA. But we have the ideas,
the resources.
We have the resources, we have the people. But we don't actually use them well. That's why them, they come, they take what we have, and then
they
develop
go
their own
outside.
country.
Exactly. We see them as criminals, but if only they could change the concept, employ these boys to actually work, a lot could be built. Do you know tech wizards are into...
Not even just work, but investing more in the talent.
Exactly. It's a talent, though.
It's a talent, actually.
It's a talent. A lot of them learn this whole thing. If the government could actually change the concept, first of all, yes, it's a criminal activity, but can they change the concept?
You know, it's better... The easier way to solve this problem is not coming to a grown-up and then, I want you to stop Yahoo. The easier way is from the smallest of them all, from when the younger ones. Now, the educational system has a role to play in this. When you put in the right educational system in place, and then in school they are learning the right things, in the house their parents are doing it right, societal-wise they are seeing it that because most people don't see it this way. They think it should just come out blow, boom. There should be a line of process to these things. So that's the major thing.
All right, guys, we've actually come to the end of today's show. I mean, I know it's very short, but I hope we've been able to touch vital infos. Like solutions that Mark gave, we've actually been hitting on the solution, which is the fact that these people are actually humans and they are tech wizards. First of all, you arrest them. Don't keep them in jail to rot and allow their skills deteriorate. You could actually, push these guys into rehab, and then from there, use them for, computer development in Nigeria or even in West Africa. It is possible for that to be done. And just like he said, growing up can be tricky. You as a parent, monitor what your child is doing. And kids grow from what they are watching. They literally copy everything you as a mom or you as a dad, you're doing. And from there, they replicate it in their own life. So if you grow up in a home where the ambition is to make money, you grow up literally becoming that kind of... Exactly. Yeah. So we believe we've been able to make a little bit of impact in this very particular topic. Feel free to drop a comment, in the comment section, and we would know what to do from there. Thank you all very much for joining us today. Thank you, sir, for coming. Thank you also for coming. Until we come your way next week, stay blessed, stay safe. Plenty love from me to you. Bye-bye.